Alright, hello everyone. Testing. There should be sound now. My voice is bouncing all over the place on okay. I never know. Just let me turn down the gain and the music. And the music. Hello, there we go. Hello, Sahara. Oh, I almost said hello, Sahara. She is. So I haven't updated anyone that she is back home. So I have to take her back at the end of the week or so just to check up on her because it's still. So basically, for those that are missing, is while I was away, was full intentions of having her looked after. Didn't go as well as planned. So unfortunately, when I got back, I came back to a whole bunch of stuff. I came back to a whole bunch of work stuff that was happening. I came back to a whole stuff of online stuff that I needed to sort out. So when I walked in, the first place I walked up to was Sahara, and she was in a cage, but in the terrarium, and the lights were on, and she was sleeping at the time. So yeah, so I eventually walked away. Was dealing with all this other stuff, and then when I went back to Sahara and I tried to I normally give her a head scratch and that, she wasn't responding at all. So I got a bit of a fright. I got a very big fright. But apparently what had happened is that my timer resets if the power goes off, and then you need to come actually and reset it to the current time. So if she doesn't get light at those set times from 7 to 10 p.m., the heat, her body temperature could drop below safe levels for a bearded dragon, and that's what's happened over the weekend. Is her body temperature dropped below safe levels, so she went into a sort of brumation state, which is very dangerous when it's forced. So yeah, I had to take her to the vet, and she had to stay at night and put these super lamps on to get her core temperature back up. It's equivalent to a human getting hypothermia. So very scary. So apparently, I can't go away on weekends. This music is way too loud. Or just not suitable for what we're doing today. So I thought, though, besides everything that has been an absolute scary mess, that I would tell everyone about my trip because it's very interesting. There's a lot of little animals that I saw that some of you may have never seen in person or haven't seen or understand what they are. And I was so blessed this week because I actually got to see so many, okay, let me turn on the instrumental. So many different animals that I have been in this country for years, well, all my life. And I have never, let's see what this is. Whoops, something went wrong. Couldn't find album. Yeah, so it was a bit of a, so sorry if my mood's a bit, because it was very scary, very stressful. And if the bearded dragon gets hurt or injured because of something I did, I can blame myself. But when I trust people to look after a pet for one day, I realize I can't really do that. So yes, so everyone, welcome to the show. I'm a little bit more together. But first of all, we're going to do something. We're going to start Streamraiders, aren't we? So let's go there. Oh, we have one more boss. I've been waiting for this all weekend. Yeah. Look. You see this cat Maya at the bottom? I'm gonna use her. I shall heal everyone. So put down your troops. Oops, I'm not on Discord. Alright, everyone. Put down your troops. Alright, there we go. Now we can get back. Oh god, there's so much shit open. Am I good? That's better. Alright, let's get back to the show. This was meant to change the music. Thank you for welcoming me back. Hello, hello. Something went wrong. Oh, you know what? Why? Why has something gone wrong? Okay. Wow, that is not the music. I said chill piano and it sounds like as if I'm about to get a quest in Skyrim. Stop telling me something went wrong, music. I will break you. Oh my god. I just want a music in the background so we're not talking into nothing. Okay. So I'd like to introduce you to where I actually went and how long it took. So then you can all understand the trip that was Zaya of Africa. Let me get to the map. So this is my little abode over here. First of all, to give an explanation of where I live in the great land of South Africa. This is South Africa at the tip of, well, Africa. And we're one of the only countries in the world that have a country within a country. This, Lesotho, is not actually South Africa. We still supply them everything, but I don't know what happened there, whether we were too tired to get into there. I mean, not me personally. I mean, the founders of South Africa, all the tribes and everything, they never seem to get to this part. I'll learn about history one day, but this is the country. But where we decided to go is... This is Durban, and we traveled along the coast. So this is what's known as the Golden Mile. The Golden Mile, yes. It's a very picturesque place. And we ended up here, in St. Lucia. And if you want to know how big the town is, just look how many blocks there are. 1, 2, 3. That is how big the town is. Mara's watched the... Oh, Mara. So the town is literally 3 blocks. You can literally walk from one side to the other of the town and reach the other side. That's how small it is. And it's surrounded by lots of water, and we'll get onto that soon. Lots of open water. This is actually a lake. It's like a Lake Narrow. It's not a river, it's a Lake Narrow. Surrounded by a lot of water, a lot of grasslands, and the ocean. So the purpose of why I'm telling you that is this place is humid as heck. When you say humid, I mean like humid. Like I thought Durban was humid. This place is deathly humid if it's hot. And on this beach as well, they have turtles that come lay their little eggies right here, all along this estuary. You can see this place is mostly a game reserve. So all this green stuff here that you're seeing is basically, this is a wetland park. All this grassland area stretches all the way to Somalia. So that's where all the animals go, all the way up here. And they all travel all the way to flippin' Somalia on the other side of the flippin' country. So all this green stuff is all one grassland. One grassland. And this is where the animals actually go migrate. Now we're going to get into a few things. But one thing that we've learned this weekend, when I've always been that, we always seem to not know about it, is that I'll demonstrate where we were, first of all, is that we are 3 of the countries, so Mozambique, Botswana, and Swaziland, have all made an agreement that they are going to give a piece of their land, and they're going to create a, like, sort of massive game reserve. So we have a game reserve over here, there's a game reserve over here, as you can see, the Reserva Maputa, and in between here, where the hell did Swaziland go? Oh, I see, they changed their name. And there's a game reserve up here. So these 2 parks, there's a Kruger National Park in South Africa. So they're basically going to join and give us land. Well, not us land, but we're going to combine land between these 3 countries and remove all the border fences and put a huge gate around here, around the estuary, to create this massive Trans-African game reserve what that will happen is that will allow the animals to freely go up and down and graze and migrate like they used to. But you know, when they hit a basic border fence, they can't go any further. So the beautiful thing about that is that us as South Africans only need one passport, and we can travel basically 6 different borders. 6, because it's going to extend from here and here. Oh, there's Botswana. So I can't wait to do this for Namibia. So there's going to be basically a huge game reserve that's going to extend all the way across here. So this huge place is going to be one giant game reserve. Don't know how long that will happen, but it's already in progress. Hydrate. Everyone hydrate. So I go there. I've been going basically here almost every year until COVID hit. But now I get to show you some amazing things that I want to show you. The photos. Hopefully, because I was downloading all of them. Hopefully they all downloaded so that I can actually show you where I've been. So the first thing I'm going to introduce you to is the hippopotamuses. So let me just open the folder. Oh good, you're downloading. Oh no. Oh no. Houston, we have a problem. And when I mean we have a problem, I mean we have a problem. Because copy. I want to we might have to window capture this shit. No, you're fine. Because it's not popping up the photos. Oh, by the way, while we're doing this, I'm proud to announce that we have a new competition, and I'm going to announce it here for everyone. So if you're not on Discord yet, you might want to join. So we are going to be returning back to our... Oh, I think it's going to work. I think it's going to work. We're going to be returning back to our little quizzes. So for 4 weeks, we're going to be giving you all riddles, and you will get to choose those riddles. Don't worry, it looks weird. I haven't shown it. We're going to be giving you riddles to solve. They're going to be animal based. And by the end of it, the people that have the most correct answers... That looks weird. Dude, hello Cyanide, you don't even know what I'm doing. The people that have the most correct answers will be put into a draw, and then you could win one of 3 prizes. And one of them is a Shed Aquarium virtual tour. So you get to go sit at home and go on a virtual tour with Shed Aquarium. Thanks to Peanut Mom for recommending it. That. Hey JP, say I love JP. I love JP. I love JP. JP is the greatest. So you guys get to choose between that. You get to choose between a certain value of merch or Nitro for a year. So participate in the competition. We're releasing it to everyone, not just Discord, but you get to answer. But if you want to see it, we will be posting it on Discord first, and then everyone can answer. So now, let me do something here. Hello? Hello? Hello, window? Where are you? Oh my gosh, I'm gonna kill this thing. Alright. I'm trying. I am trying so badly. Okay, so, firstly, I don't know where this is popping out from. Huh? It's got the wrong picture. Sorry folks, I'm just trying to do something here and it's not giving me the right photos. Hello? Don't save. It's okay, don't save. Don't save, that's fine. I want to test something here. Bloop! What? Oh, I see what went wrong there. I see what went wrong. I've discovered my error. Oh, it's still not closed. Oh my gosh. This is so frustrating. I'm just trying to do one thing here. It's doing things. I just want to show you some photos, and then it's like I had this all set up, by the way. I really did, and then it decided, you know what? Are you streaming? You are. I've got an idea. How's about we don't work? How's about no, we don't show any photos. You can see the photos, Jason. You can see the photos. Everyone else can't. Okay? Is that fine? No? Tough. So let's try this again. Huh? I saw flashing in the background. Oh, I got a new sub. Hey, DM, you subbed. Oh, thank you. Oh, Cyanide also subbed. Cyanide. Who did what? Thank you so much, Cyanide. No, thank you. I really appreciate it. I'm just trying to get this up and going. Otherwise, we're just going to do a screen capture. I can see that's the way it's going to go because, oh my god, because this won't end my processors. So let's just this one focus. I will fix everything, and then everything will be okay. Photos. You have failed me. You have failed me yet, and Snagit. You have failed me. You have also failed me. Now, let's try again. It's showing nothing. Okay, fine. Fine. This is what we're gonna have to do, folks. This is the sacrifice we're gonna have to make. Boop! Okay. So, I'd like to introduce you to the world of hippopotamuses. These photos were taken by moi. These photos... do you want the music off? Boop. There. We will have no distractions. Okay. Look at these grand hippos. These hippos... Yeah, Tessie, you won. Our little hippos over here that exist in the water. Look how close we are. There is so many. It's a pod about 20 little hippos. And you can see they have little babies. Little babies as well. I'm trying to find the ones where there are babies in it. But they're all so now these hippos are known as the townies. Because these hippos actually go through town. They're actually in the night. They walk out of the water and decide, you know what? We're going to visit some peoples and some folks, and we're going to visit all the little the people. And what's nice about that is that if you're driving, you can actually get to see them at night. So if you've ever driven in the middle of the night home and you've seen a raccoon in a dustbin, now just imagine if seeing a hippo. I know everyone says that's magnificent. I just want to remind you, and this is a very true fact, is that hippos are responsible for the most deaths in Africa, like 500 people a year. I mean, we've literally I've been on one of these ships before where they gave us a tusk to hold. It was literally the size of my arm, literally the size, and heavy. So if that thing goes through you, congratulations, you've unsubscribed from life. There's no chance in hell you getting bitten by a hippo and surviving. Although there is stories, apparently someone did survive. But, hello Pebs, hello. I'm listening in for a while. That's so good. Welcome, Pebs. But yes, so let me see some questions here. Sorry. How far were you away from them? You'll see in a minute of how far you were away from it. I was not zooming in at all. So this is the other boat. There's a Shoreline 2. There's a boat. It was a very nice trip. We were meant to go there for work. I hardly got any work done. How close this boat is how close we were to the hippos. So you can actually see this little dude, well, big dude over here, is lying on the hippo's back. So they're known as the townies because these hippos have grown up for 30 years with boats just going up and down. They don't actually hurt the butt. Yeah, no, hippos kill people. Hippos will eliminate anything that interferes with them, and they are responsible. They kill more people than crocodiles. As mentioned, they kill more people in Africa than any other animal in Africa. Up to 500 people a year. end up on the back of a milk carton because they go down to the river to wash, swim, or play, and vroom. So here's the danger of here. So you see the boats is actually over here. They won't interfere with the boats at all because what they see is they just see a cage. They don't actually see a boat inside it. So, or the people inside. If any of us had to jump in the water, that would change the profile of what the hippo's seeing, and we'd be dead. Even though this water is actually very shallow, we're gone. As big as a hippo is, they're faster than a human. So running away from a hippo, it's no good. It's like tough. And even the person on the boat says there's two ways you can defend yourself against a hippo. Climb up a tree, because hippos can't climb trees, or run faster than the person next to you. That's all. So that's the way you can beat a hippo, is just simply be faster than the person next to you. I'm trying to see where there was one with there's a little baby in it. Oh, it's now downloading. I don't understand. What are you downloading? I'm actually here. Okay. That's probably why it's downloading. So that's them just chilling. I was hoping they were going to do something cool. Oh, this isn't the one with the baby. Now, what's the nice thing about these little hippo guys over here is that they're not actually swimming. This water is only like 1.3 meters deep, and a hippo is basically 1.5 meters deep. They don't swim. They can't swim. They're too heavy. Shame. Their bones are too dense, so they're actually standing in the or like lying flat on the water. So when you see a hippo in this sort of water, they're actually lying on their bellies, and if they stand up, trust me, we're all going to get a shock, because once they stand up, they actually run across the water, and so they look smaller than things can appear, and it makes the water look deeper, but they all over there. They're quite tall. And they have the most weirdest calls that sound so obscene. But they don't actually give any call here, because they only call out when their friends are somewhere else. And also, they sleep in a pod. Do they hurt the boats? No, they don't hurt the boats. They're very, very much used to the boats now. Of course, if a boat had to come too close, but they just see boats as cages, floating cages, and they don't worry about it at all. If you go further up the lake in St. Lucia, there's a part of it where they're not used to the boats, and you're actually not allowed to go there, because they will turn the boat inside out, and quite easily, in fact. So these are little guys, and they live in these little family pods where there's generally only one male. And what happens is that when the younger males get older, they actually form a bachelor pod. They live in a bachelor pod. Can you believe that? And when they get old enough, they'll go back and they'll challenge the male of the current pod, which normally is to the death. So you think they're all cute and fuzzy, they actually fight to the death. For females. But they even get irritated, just like every animal, or just like us as humans. They'll be standing in a pod and a baby will irritate one of the males or the females. The male will actually go somewhere else for the rest of the day by itself, sleep in the water and be like, I can't handle these kids. I can't handle them. Then at the end of the day, he'll let out a call, and they will respond. I'm like, we're over here. And now he'll join the pod again. And this water is murky because it's brackish. And one of the weird fact about this is that they deposit about 60 tons of shit in the water every day. That's their purpose. 60 tons of poop in the water. And that feeds, creates like sort of chemical reaction, creates nitrates, creates vitamins, and it feeds all the prawns and things like that. And even they were saying, like, if you go have prawns tonight at the seafood restaurant, thank the hippos. And I'm like, that's exactly why I don't eat prawns. I don't eat things that eat shit. So now these little hippos over here are part of one of the ecosystems. This lake that we are in now, born free, that goes into the sea, apparently during the apartheid, the government put a whole bunch of pine trees next to the banks of the river, a whole bunch of pine trees. And what that did is that it sucked up all the water and, hello, Kermit the Wild. So it sucked up all the water, like tens and thousands of palm trees that sucked up all the water and actually made this water more salty than the ocean. And then they brought in 4 4 boats, dredging boats, to take out all the sand because they wanted it to become basically an industrial area with manufacturing and all this. So, oh, I saw you on stream on YouTube the other day. Oh, hello. Welcome, welcome. So, yes, so this, they put a whole bunch of pine trees, so basically destroyed the ecosystem. Then Nelson Mandela came into to power, and he said, nope, ecotourism. So he removed all the palm trees and returned this back to a tourist destination. Thank God. Oh, yes, these little hippos are under these little, these are hibiscus. These are river hibiscus that's leaned over the banks of the river and keep the banks of the river in place. So all this murkish water is because it's a mix of salt water and basically crap. You can't see under that water, which crocodiles love this. Crocodiles love this water, so crocodiles are very grateful for the hippos. But look at them. They're literally just underneath the water. Underneath the water. So this river mouth actually extends all the way up to past South Africa, goes past, and these hippos, is like 1,200 hippos in this little water thing. I'm going to show you the cool part. So we get there, and we decide to go for a night drive. Late at night, it's 10 o'clock, everything was finished, we had done what we needed to do, so we decided to go out with a group, and we had this, I have the most powerful torch, I don't know where it is, I think it's still in the car. I never realized how powerful it was, but it is very powerful. But what you're seeing here, I know it's a bit of a weird photo because I was taking my photo vertically like a noob. This is a hippo on the side of the road. Where I'm sitting now, it was about 5 feet away from me. On the road in the middle of town. So this is a townie. And I thought, oh, we're going to see some animals when we drive out. I've seen zebra. I've seen hyenas. I know it's a bit of a bad photo. I have never seen hippos. Just casually just driving. Oh, this file's downloading. They were so close. Now, how many times in life can you actually say that I was close to a hippo? What the hell am I doing there? Download photo. Can I play? This is a hippo bum. It's a hippo. It's a hippo's backside because apparently I'm very bad at filming. Okay, please download today. I saw you streaming the other. No, thanks for seeing the stream. So this is normally an art stream. We're taking a bit of difference because I had a weekend away to Kermit the Wild. Had a weekend away. It was supposed to be mostly business, but it turned out to be mostly holiday. And we got to see a lot of animals. And I love it because it's animals that you generally only see in safaris and you never get to see in person. And we got to see. So, yeah, so this video over here is literally us driving down the road with this massive torch. I took a torch. I was prepared. And that's how close the hippo was. You see how it's walking? It's like boom, 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 boom. We didn't get too close because also we didn't want to end up on the back of a newspaper. So sorry for the bad zoom. And I was trying to drive there, but there we go. That's how close it was. And it was actually the reason this dude is busy walking back to where we were staying. So we had no choice but to follow him. Because we had to get home. It was a thing. I'm trying to see where... No, that... Oh, there we... Okay, so these are headlights of a car. We had to drive past here to get past these hippos. Because now they're just casually walking down. And I sort of cut the film, but there's its bum. You can't see this on the photo, but that thing is damn close to us. Like, we're outside the window looking at it. But it's so funny. So we see these hippos. We're shining the torch against it. Now they are about a couple of feet in front of us. And I thought, no, So I drive past them with my headlights off and very slow. Hey, Shatspick. And I got greeted by a hippo. Like, wow. Yeah, so I saw these for real. So we drive past very slow. And when we reached the other side where the other car is, it was our hotel owner. No, not redeeming Joey's voice today. Not redeeming Joey's voice today. I don't have the voice mod doesn't work. Sorry, folks. I forgot to say. The voice, I can do Catman that, but I can't do the voice. It's not working. Sorry I left it on. But we drove past this. And then the dude on the other side goes and says, did you see the hippos? Dude, they're the size of a small combi. How did we not see it? We literally drove past with our headlights. I don't understand. And yeah, so they eat at night. Hippos eat at night, by the way, if we didn't know. Hippos do not eat during the day. They eat at night because they're very shy, apparently, and it's safer. But I want to introduce you to another creature. You see this guy over here? What does he look like? What does that look like to you? Put in chat. What does that look like to you? Let me know. What does that look like? The hippos rule the town. Oh, they're all roos. It took a vacation too. The voice mod, yes. So what does that look like? A butterfly. It looks like a fly. It looks like a fly. Okay. This is a fly. I want you to notice this pole is the pole of the boat. It's where you hold on. It is a fly. But no. So if we go a little bit back, I want you to remember this fly is next to the pole. I wish I'd put a coin next to it because my god damn it. So you see this big pole that's going around this boat here. Do you see how big it is? With the people sitting down. Do you see this pole? Do you see this pole? Okay. Let's go back to our fly pick. Do you see how big this fly is? It is related to a horsefly. It's a hippo fly. So think of a horsefly that went to gym. This thing was massive. Massive. They're hippo flies. And the problem is, just like horseflies, is that they bite, and they suck blood. So I'm complaining because I got bitten. I was looking at the hippos, and all of a sudden I just felt the sharp pain on the back of my thing, and I was like, ah! And everyone was, ooh, and on the other side the people were like, yeah, it scratches. And eventually the dude goes and says, it's big enough. It's huge. It was literally the size of like it reached over here. It was a big ass thing. You could see its eyes, and the thing bit me. So the rest of the trip we're looking at this fly like, oh my gosh. The people that we were with, there was a lot of, okay, so we only get 3 kinds of tourists in St. Lucia. South Africans, black and white, Germans, UK and Austrians. Sometimes Spanish, sometimes. So we were there with a lot of Spanish people. I mean, a lot of German people. And the way they were pointing out, like, look how big that fly is. And when I looked over, I was like, holy shit, that's a big fly. But they bite. So, oh my god, he's going to be a super fly now. So these things bite and suck blood. And they do hurt. I know, because I got bitten. I didn't even expect it. And then the dude says, oh, by the way, they bite through the shirt. I'm like, no shit, Sherlock. I wasn't walking around here naked. Of course they bite through the shirt. I felt it. I felt it all in me bones. JJ, you'll have the power flight. No, I wish. Or I'll just draw compound eyes and want to eat shit and drink blood. Because things in superheroes don't act like the way. Because let's all be honest. If Spider-Man really gained power from a spider, he'd be shooting webbing out his ass. Try see that swinging through buildings. Like, there goes Spider-Man. Oh, we don't want Spider-Man. So, serious look. So, let me go back into something nicer now. How the hell did I do that? I didn't even know that was possible. Oh, good, I lost everything. Why you keep downloading photos? You're on my Oh, okay, so what we get here is little weaver birds. We get a lot here. Don't worry, there is no sound because the sound is terrible, so you won't hear the sound. Let me actually try and see if I can put sound. Okay, well, screw you too. Oh, no, not at all. We don't have... Okay, wait, hold on. You can hear the dude talking in the background. We couldn't hear shit. So we couldn't hear the hell he was saying. But these birds, look how clever they are. They actually use the weeds to build these nests where you actually have a hole underneath so the snakes don't get inside. And they all build it along the side. What's nice about this is, well, not nice, but it's actually quite funny because they take 3 days to build this. So you can see this little guy over there building it like, yeehaw. It takes 3 days to build. Those are nests too. These are all nests. All of these are nests. Every single one. So they take 3 days to build these nests. And then the female comes and says, oh, you know what? I don't actually like... Oh, God, we're back to this goddamn fly. They'll come back. These are little birdie birds. They'll come back and they'll decide, oh, you know what? I don't like this house. I don't like the way it's look. It's not feng shui. And takes 3 minutes. 3 minutes to destroy it. So these dudes build this for 3 days. 3 days. 3 days. And then the women can just walk in and say, don't like it. It's not good enough. It's not going to hold my babies. They're known as weaver birds because they weave. And there's 3 kinds of live here, and there's so many, and they're so clever. And this is what I always fascinate about life. Why do we need school? These birds, who we think are stupid animals, never got any education at all. Oh, battle. We need to go battle, people. They never got any education at all. But they know how to build. Do you know how to build? Who knows how to build? No one? I know some of you do. I don't. Let's get to battle. They're called weaver birds, Defier. Weaver. They weave. Look at Katmai. So they're called weaver birds. And they're very, very loud. They're very industrious little birds. And there's 3 kinds that actually live there. We won! Probably should have edited some stuff. Put you on the battlefield. Alright, we can put our troops down, everyone. Let's go back to the weaver bird. So yes, I'm not usually about weaver birds, but they are very, very cute. And they were very loud and very industrious. Very. And they built this all along the bank. So what's the weird, the nicest thing about St. Lucia is I think it's one of the only places in the world that have 4 ecosystems in one area. It has marine, it has grassland, it has wetland, and it has, I think, desert or sand. I don't know. I was like busy like, ooh, look at the animals. So it has over 3 different or 4 different ecosystems all combined, which is why it's hot as hell. So we get in St. Lucia, they get whales swimming past, dolphins, more fish than live in the coral reef. So like more species of fish than the coral reef in Australia. No. This St. Lucia is in KwaZulu-Natal. So we have a St. Lucia as well. And in all retrospect, St. Lucia in the Caribbean, we have more ecosystems. We have more ecosystems. So eat that, St. Lucia, of a holiday destination way out that I will most definitely want to go. But yeah, we have more ecosystems in any place than over there. So yeah, so you get the wetlands, you get the marine, you get the grasslands, and I have to let me find out what the ecosystem was. Shall we? Boop. Let's do St. Lucia. They should have you took photos of a hippo. I took photos too. Oh, by the way, as mentioned, the humidity there, crazy. How many ecosystems does St. Lucia KZN have? I know it was 4, but I don't. Oh no, it was 5. Oh shit. Jason's giving you the wrong information. Delete. So I'm just trying to see what the ecosystems are. 5 ecosystems. Tell me what the ecosystems are, you son of a... Tell me what the ecosystems are. Don't just tell me there's 5 ecosystems. I want to know what are they? What are the... What ecosystems does St. Lucia have? God, people, answer me my questions. Oh, there we go. Swamps, lake, system, beaches, coral reef, wetland. That's not the ecosystem. You're gonna make me burn this. Tell me the ecosystems. But anyway, there's 5. Okay, there's 5 because apparently, there we go, ecosystems. Can you tell me what the ecosystems are? With lakes, lagoon, freshwater. Tell me what the ecosystems. Lagoons, freshwater, yes. Lakes, lagoons, freshwater, grasslands. Grasslands, I know it's apparently an ecosystem, but no, telling me ecosystem. No telling me ecosystem. Oh. Oh, that's a nice photo. There we. Oh, you can't see it, but there's the waterways, there's the marine, there's the estuary, the sand, the swamp, and then yeah. So, but it won't tell me the ecosystem, so it's fine. It's fine. I understand. I understand you don't want to tell me the ecosystems that exist there. You just want to tell me that there's 5. Cool. Great. Thank you very much, educational websites. You've done a great service to your country. It is a challenge just to find out what ecosystems they were. So, following that nice adventure, we went on a night drive. Now, okay, before that we actually went, we traveled through the Isimonga National Park, which has a nice beach at the end to Cape Vidal, and it's basically just a straight road, and you get to see animals. Now, you've been to game, I'm sure a lot of you have been to game reserves before. This was amazing. And these are buffalo. They're buffalo. This thing is as tall as heck. Like, we drove past it. It was sitting right in front of the car. I didn't even see it. It was so well camouflaged. I think this is a water buck. I can't be sure. I had memories all of a sudden. Or it was the water antelope. Damn it. Animals in Lucia. But it was big, and it's not something we want to mess with. But this is just what we got to see, like while driving to find the beach. So I'm not even joking. This was not actually part of a planned itinerary. This was us just going to the beach and then ending up seeing animals on the way. On the way. What was I filming here? I didn't get to see any giraffe. That made me sad. I wanted to see a giraffe. Hello, video. Are you downloading or are you something else? You're supposed to be a video. I don't know what's going on here. Oh, there's never a shortage of bucks, by the way. Like, there are a lot of bucks. It's just like, to the point you just drive past after a while. Like, look, a buck. Yeah, I know. I saw. For the millionth time, I saw. Could you download? I'm sorry, I'm waiting for all of this to download. Because apparently this was all uploaded to OneDrive and then it forgets it was on my PC. Oh, yes! This is a frog on the beach! Oh, thank you, DKM. So yes, ecosystem, swamps, lake system, beaches, coral reefs, wetlands, woodlands, and forests. One of the only places in the world that have all of that in once. So, look at the pose. This is a froggy that once we passed all those animals, we drove past to Cape Vidal, so we saw all these animals. So, all these animals that we are seeing here, we saw on the way to the beach that was at the end of it. They just casually like, what up, bro? Yeah, we're here, dude. What are you gonna do about it? All these animals is things that we saw on the way to the beach. And then there's a frog on the beach. Have you ever seen a frog on the beach? Look at it. Look at that. It was so spiky. I wonder if I can. It is so spiky, this little guy. Can I? This. Wow. Like, there is spikes on him all over his little body. I've never seen a frog like that in my life. Like, it's like if Sahara and a frog had a baby, we'd get this frog. How hot is that sand? Oh, it was okay. It was okay. That day it was okay. Normally it's hot as shit. But must be wondering where the water is. No, he's actually coming back from the water. He's actually going back towards the dunes. Oh, so South Africa, this St. Lucia has one of the largest sand dunes. It's only the second largest in the world. Vegetated sand dunes. Literally, I couldn't take a photo because my camera was dead. But you could see like this mountain in the distance. And then the dude stopped his boat and you see this big mountain over there? Yeah, that's a sand dune. A sand dune with vegetation growing on it. But just a little... He had no time for me. He's like, I'm out of here. I'm sorry, I just never thought I'd see a frog on the beach. So now we get to the night drive part of the course, and this was amazing. So the night drive, just like the boat, was an open planned vehicle. So again, there was no windows. Nothing like that. There was no windows at all. You just looked outside. And my favorite part about it is that when we go on these night drives, the driver normally has a torch, and he leaves a torch at the back, a huge thing, and he says, all of you, anyone who wants to use that torch, please help me, and whoever wants to help me, let me know, and you can have turns. None of the tourists want that responsibility. No one ever wants the responsibility except this guy. And I'm like, you're gonna give me that torch and I'm gonna use it. And the last time I had done it, I spotted a hippo, because you're just looking for the sparkly little eyes. So I was in the fun having so much back in this huge 4x4. And when they go into the game reserve, they don't stick to the roads. They go off trail. So it's like, literally, I'm not even joking, because you can only hold onto a bar. It feels like being on a roller coaster sometimes, the way this truck bounces in the night. So he's in the front. It is pitch black, guys. There's no street lamps there. Nothing. Except for the torches and the headlights, there is nothing. And this dude was spotting chameleon on the grass while driving. He would just stop the truck and say, turn off the lights. He'll get out and then go pick up a chameleon. And he did this more than once. So here's the first one. This isn't a show and tell chameleon. This is a chameleon that lives in the game reserve and was just hanging out chilling on top of a branch, and the driver was like, oh, there's one. And I'm like, how the fuck? How did you see this? How did you see this? And this was a little baby. And because of the way they are, is that they will crawl up to the light. So he's basically, what he's doing over here is that he's shining a torch down, and you hold up your hand. And it will always go up towards the light because it knows what the moon is. So it will always go up to the light and climb as high as it can, so that it can get to the highest part of a tree or the bush, so that no other animals can numb it. And they're so docile that they're more docile than a bearded dragon. They will never harm you, and they've got a tongue as long as their body. And they do change colors. Apparently he says they change most of the colors except silver and gold. They don't change silver and gold, but most of the other colors they can actually change into. But it was so cute. I mean, some of these look like, God damn it, with the frickin' downloading of photos. Just download everything, Google Drive. Do you want to download everything? Can you? Do you want to? Huh? Are you okay? But look at you, like, I wanna hold your hand. I wanna. Whoops, bloop, bloop. And he's like, oh God. The dude that you just saw there, perfect English when he gets on, and then he just starts shooting off Swedish, and I was like, ah, that's why. Okay, that's Swedish. But everyone, it's just parking off there. I like that they like. That's the dude. That was our night driver. This dude was fantastic. Apparently, he's been doing this for freaking years. This is, by the way, this is a true South African face. Know the features. This is a true South African face. Like, if you ever see, you'll be like, okay, that dude's South African. I think one of my best photos is like this. This looks like a freaking advert. And he was about to like, nope, I've had enough. He was holding the other dude's hand. And he wanted to quit. I didn't show the other ones, but there were so many different kinds of chameleon that he actually brought on board. It was actually quite a thing. Now, you might not be able to see this very clearly, but this was funny. There's these little mongoose. Okay, so stop. Oh my god. Okay. Look here. You might not see it, but I thought that was a cat, and it was standing up. This creature is a mongoose, and I was just staring at our car. So you might see a little bit of movement there. Regime hydrate. It was us. No, I don't want you to save anything. Relax. What? No, it's fine. We lose all the recent changes. And there was someone that was next to us that had the biggest camera I've ever seen. I thought she was taking photography for sports or was an assassin. But damn it was a big photo. Now, I'm going to show you something that was even new to the driver. I've been on a lot of these road drives. So I have seen throughout my life that it's almost like me. I have always seen wild dogs. I have always seen hyenas. I've always seen buck. I've always seen buffalo. I've seen a few lions. I've seen once a giraffe and a few elephants. But especially with... I know! God, give me a chance! There we go. Ding. I have always seen hyenas. What I experienced that evening was one of the highlights of my life. Because... even the driver, when I went the next day to pay, and I said, there's 3 things that made a difference, and I'll explain some of them. Was the Rhino, the owl, and the crisis. Thanks, Evil Now, for joining. Said the Rhino. Thanks for participating, Evil Now. We'll do your favorite videos this week. We do have a games night this week, by the way. So it was Rhinos, hyena, and the owl, and it's because the driver even goes and said he has never had that happen to him. And I'll show you what happened. So this is a hyena. It's a teenage boy, apparently. They don't get this close to cars and stay close to cars ever. This dude was so close, literally, it was by the side. He wasn't going to jump off, but he stayed there for 5 minutes. And he was going on, and he was sniffing in the air. And to the point that it actually affected what we saw later. He was just casually walking around and standing by the car. He was totally okay. He was not injured at all. But the fact that he was that close to the car was something I've never seen before. And the driver was like, or the ranger was like, that's very unusual. This little dude gifted us. The photos that you see of him being this close, he was that close. This wasn't a... God, Microsoft Windows. Listen, Windows 11. We need to have a conversation. The pictures of me being this close, like that, it's because he was that close. I didn't need to zoom in that far. It was like, what the hell? So I was a little bit nervous because hyenas have the strongest bites. But this is at night, and he was really reacting to the vehicle in a very positive way. So this is now right by the back of the vehicle, by the tire. That I was just like, what the heck is going on? Why is this? Eventually did walk away, but when I said that thing, he affected other things. That by then my camera had gone flat. We drove up to this hill, and I was shining my torch, and I caught this eye on top. And as I moved up, all I saw was zebras and waterbuck all on top of the hill, and all of them were there together, and all of them were just looking up. And the driver actually told us, the ranger goes and says, there's only two things a zebra does: eat and sleep. So if a zebra's not eating, it means he's on alert. All of those, and there was like, shit, we counted, there were like 20 different, combined 20 animals on this hill that were waterbuck and zebra. They were up the hill because of this dude. they had heard this hyena, and they had seen this one little teenage boy just going around, going for a walk, and they shit themselves. So they were all on the hill like, is he gone? And this was further down. We were like, is he gone? I don't know if he's gone. So there was him actually departing. Now, there are other photos here that I definitely wanted to show, and I'm like, why are they not here? Why? I probably need to just do something here quickly. But that was an momentous occasion. But one of the things that we do, have you ever had seen those shows, like American shows, or even if it's South African on the show, and they'd be like, so my friend, this is what a hyena sounds like. We don't like predators. Well, listen, if there's no predators, there'll be no grass left. They have purpose. In all retrospect, let's think about this. I know this sounds horrible, but we don't have predators that attack us. And look at our population explosion. Look at the damage we're doing to the world, because there's nothing to control us. There's nothing to keep us in our place except ourselves, which doesn't really count. But there's absolutely nothing to prevent us from becoming a scourge on the planet. And that's why we need to, that's why we ourselves need to have predators hunting us or something, because we are grossly out of control. But they're a very important part of the ecosystem. So I'm just trying to find the footage that, I think this is it. Okay, this is the one. I'm just, sorry, waiting to download it, because this made everyone's freaking nuts. So the hyena was weird enough to actually come up that close to the park. And these guys have the strongest bite in the animal kingdom. So you get bitten by a hyena, you might as well just sign out and say goodbye to your arm. You're not going to get it back. It's going to be beyond repair. If a hyena has a crush on you, you will die. So they have the strongest bites. So if this little guy decided that he wanted to bite into the car wheel, he would most likely win. I don't know what he would win, but he would win. Just know he would win. He would win everything. I've confused our host. What? I was speaking about the zebra. Oh, I see what you're saying. Yes, you did confuse the host. No, zebras don't like predators. But by the way, zebras are also a bit of the arseholes of the creature. They are basically murder donkeys. If you walk up to a zebra, they will kill you. Okay. Oh, look, a horsey with stripes. They're basically horses with lingerie. They will kill you. Murder donkey. Yeah. I want to do an entire show. Okay, let's do it now. So, what would you rename the hyena? You know, like when you rename a snake, like Danger Noodle, or Nope Rope. That's my favorite. Cat My Voice. I'll do Cat My Voice just now, I promise, because I got to show one more exciting little video. Why? Okay, holy shit, can I just zoom in, please? My God, I can't even see this, and I'm the one streaming. Why is that video so small? That don't make sense. I need to do something here. I need to hopefully see if I can make my circle bigger so everyone can see what's going on. Listen. Okay, so we're going to be like that, huh? We're going to be like that. we're going to be like that. I'm trying to transform this thing so that 2000. Oh, great. I made it worse. I made it instantly worse. Okay. I will do cat mouse voice just now. Let me show you the video first, people. I promise, Maddie. I'll do the cat mouse voice now. Just let me do this. I can't explain this in cat mouse voice. Okay. What you're seeing over here is one of the big five. Does anyone know what this is? Can anyone see this little pointy ear? Does anyone know what this is? Oh, we're getting closer. Let's take it a bit back. Right there. No. Think bigger. Think much, much bigger. It's not a puma. Okay, so unfortunately, guys, because of the size scale of... Yes, congratulations. This is a legitimate, real life. Holy shit, what the hell is that thing doing near the car Rhino? Chubby. This is a white rhino, which apparently is one of the rarest animals you can see in the wild, period. And it was this is right by the freaking car. To the point the dude was, shh. It's like, this rhino, shh. It didn't mind the lights, but now you can see it more. We had seen a lot of this stuff that night. Everyone agreed that this was perfect. This is a rhino. So they said this made their evening. So by the way, their horns are gone because the rangers purposely cut them off. If you cut the rangers, if the rangers cut off their horn in advance, there's nothing to poach. So they have purposely sheared the rhino's horns off. Maybe it's a rhino. It's a rhinoceros. It's a white rhino. The biggest. A dinosaur. Could be a dinosaur. Hey, well, listen. In all respects, it's got leather skin. It's got horns, and that's its bum. And it could kill us. You know, in Jurassic Park movie, they're all sitting in the car and the water's bouncing, and then don't shine the light. That's the scene. This is the Jurassic Park scene without the death. I almost caught something here. Okay. No. Come on, man. You see this over here? This little thing over here. You see all these little white things over here? Those are thorns! Literally, while we're driving, we kept hitting in these trees. They have trees that have thorns this big. You said large. Yes, I did say large. So it's close enough. But it's not an elephant. Because funny enough, here's the funny part about elephants. There's a bigger chance of you seeing an elephant in or in a game reserve that actually has elephants. This one didn't have. Bigger chance that you'd see an elephant than you'll see a rhinoceros tops. It is a triceratops. Well, it's a double ops because it only has two. A double ops, but it's close enough to triceratops. It's a triceratops of jungle. This is a tree of thorns, and they walk right through it like, whatever. I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit. There was the other scene that I couldn't film here because it was so... He was so quick. Yeah, and the horns are... Like, there he goes. He's waddles his bums off into like a Jurassic Park. Maddie, do you see that? Maddie, that is exactly like Jurassic Park. Like, where did the dinosaur go? Like, bye-bye. If it charged that, it could still tip us over. Like, it doesn't need horns. The horns are just an exciting added feature. So this dude, I was busy saying, you get those dudes that pretend to make voices and that of animals, and I always watch those shows and I go, seriously? Why? And this dude was one of those people. He kept making noises, and I'm like, those aren't real animal noises. I would soon be mistaken. There was an owl flying around, and he noticed it on top of the pole, like, look, it's an owl. I love owls, by the way. I love owls. And Biceratops. There we go. That's double Biceratops. Yes, Maddie. Well done, Maddie. Biceratops. So, this owl was flying that way, and our ranger goes, making these weird sounds. And I'm like, what is he doing? He's saying, I'm making a mouse sound. I'm like, that's not a mouse sound. It must have been because this owl flew around. You cannot hear the owl, and was literally hovering above us. It comes in like over us, stops, hover us, and flies away. I'm not joking. We could see its eyes and its full body above us with its wings out because it kept flying around and hovering over us to find out where this mouse was. It was the most amazing thing I've ever seen. I'm like, what the hell? It was in full view. Eventually, he goes and says, no, we're just making him hungry. Let's not leave him. The owl leaves and goes off to the left, and we're shining the torch on this owl leaving in stealth mode. And as he reaches the end of this like grass plain, all of a sudden this other bird takes off, and this thing just gave chase. And I'm sorry, I don't like seeing things killed, but I hope that owl got lunch or dinner that night for giving us that show. Like, he deserved to catch that bird. I have seen many owls sitting on outside and things like that. I've never seen one above us floating like a hand glider, looking down on us like, hey, where's this mouse? And he kept doing it. He kept going around and he was basically demonstrating to us what owls do when they're hunting for food. And I was like, look at it. It's above us. It was amazing. Okay, we're gonna have do another stream nap. While we do a stream nap, I'm gonna do something here. Let's go to Streamlabs. And then yes, I'll bring on Katmai. Oops. Oh look, we have a Katmai down there, D-Fire. Shall we start? Let's go. Battle! Oh! That was a little quick, darlings. I did not expect that. Back to the map. Well done, D-Fire. Well done. Should automatically reward people based on their contribution to the battle. Certainly. I mean, am I wrong? Am I right? Let's put some... Oh, of course I'm going to put me down here. No, wait, I'm going to go on this side. Oh, okay, I'll be on this side. Oh, don't I look precious? Everyone put your troops down. I'm just getting my makeup on. I'm not going to immediately appear. JJ, hurry up, please. Could you fix me? I'm waiting for... Okay, we need to get in. I'm waiting for I thought to reward everyone for participating in my story time. Do you guys have any questions so far about the animals that I have experienced over this weekend? I feel like, oh, I was in the safari and I saw all these animals. They were fantastic. Did you know? I have never been bitten by so many bugs in my life, though. That fly, though, was absolutely the effing worst thing. I have been bitten by a lot of creatures. I think I have a new top animal over spiders because basically a hippo fly is I don't know who. Well, it's like, hey, how's about we take the worst features of this insect and the worst features of mosquitoes and combine them? Because that's what happened. That's exactly what happened. And I find it unacceptable. I find if whether you believe in evolution or you believe in creationism, I think it's both bullshit. I think nature said, you know what? You guys don't have dinosaurs anymore. If you, here's a hippofly. Enjoy the hippofly. Hello. Okay, so good news, everyone. We have our first riddle up. Thank you for everyone for that has been watching tonight. But remember, we have our riddle. We're going to be posting it on Discord right after the stream, and I'm also going to post it on the use of tubes for people to participate. I want this competition to broaden our horizons and encompass everyone. So I will tell you what the first riddle is. So there's a lot of you that have been contributing riddles. I've chosen the best ones. So thank you for that. And this one is from Tessa. And I'll tell you the riddle. And then you can go post the answers. I'll send the form. I'll post the form. The riddle is, I can be big or small, change shape and color if needed. I am the master of my own home. Who am I? Can you think? I am the master. I'm going to post a link right now so you can all submit your answers. And this will be also posted. Look out for Tessa's announcement. This will also be posted in the Discord. Again, I'll tell you the question again so everyone can understand. The riddle is, and it's an animal. I can be big or small, change shape and color if needed. I am the master of my own home. Who am I? Don't answer here. It is. I swear to God. No, legitimately, this microphone is bigger than my head. Can you see this? It is bigger than my head. So yeah, it's not even a distance thing. It's legitimately massive. Okay, so yeah, guys. So we'll be doing the riddles things. We'll be doing a couple of other things. I want to introduce into that. Patata has made some really cute drawings, so I'm gonna start adding that as an art challenge as well, because I mean it's just been brilliant, and you'll actually see what it is. It's magnificent, and I want you guys to be able to participate. You can have a little bit of fun to be more engaging. I do want to thank all of those of you that have approached me to say how you can help the channel and so on. It's important that we keep engaging with everyone, keeping everyone interested, keeping everyone having fun, and also as well, we also want to make sure that people are still have a happy and safe place here in the chat. So that is the thing. And yes, I will be playing Stardew Valley tomorrow. And then yes, we're returning to Games Night on Thursday. I don't know if TinyTube is doing a stream this Thursday, but just keep an eye out for that. Normally she does do a stream on Thursday. So if TinyTuber does do a stream, just keep an eye out in events. So all the events that you want to know about, please click on our events channel if you want to know if events are happening. But yes, tomorrow we are playing Stardew Valley, Stardew, and I think I'm going to specifically go to the mines and fish a lot because I need to upgrade my house. I need to upgrade it because we got to prepare for kitties. Apparently in Stardew, that's a thing. I'm trying to see also how I can stream Animal Horizon. What is it? Damn it! I'll tell you now. I don't know how to stream it yet because before it wasn't allowed. It actually wasn't allowed. Animal Crossing. That's the one. I'm trying to figure out how to stream Animal Crossing because it's basically like Stardew just with animals. But yes, so have fun, everyone. I know I had something else to say, and now I can't remember. Yeah, so I just need to figure out how to stream it because it's on Nintendo Switch, and they at this point don't have a big policy on allowing the easiness that I have with this. So I don't know how to stream it yet. But when I do, then I'll make sure that I have it. Is the battle ready? The battle is ready. So we're gonna end off with Streamraiders. Thanks everyone for joining again. But let's first play Streamraiders and we'll come back to this. That is not Streamraiders. That is what in the world? That is Streamraiders. Huh? What? Let's begin. Okay, that's not going to work. That's immediately not going to work. Let's bring on the hellfire. Start thy battle. With Queen Katmai leading the force. I'm glad you all enjoyed that slideshow, by the way. I didn't know how everyone would react to me just showing pictures of and this is me on holiday, and this is what I did, you know. I don't normally enjoy this myself. Woo! Carlos, look at this. Holy shit. Donna Jones with an epic unit on the floor as well. This battle is going substantially well, but look at this. We are so close neck and neck. 20, we only have 20 troops left versus 12. Go, you silly beast. You big bear. What is this? Jeez, Zebra. Oh, look at Katmai. Katmai's like, ow. Battle won. Okay, I am closing off for the night for Streamraiders. It's very hard for me to keep track of things. That is not me when I'm not playing. But again, thank you everyone for joining. As you know, put your noses to the screen because this has been the stream. And remember, we love you. And thank you, Tessa, as well, for being Twitch mom again. Thank you, Tessa, for helping moderate. And DeFi, you joined us too. Thank you, DeFi and Tessa, for all your assistance in moderating. Thank you, everyone. Thank you. We'll see you tomorrow. And yes, go now on Discord and look at the quiz. Don't miss this one. We're changing it next week. Don't miss